Biden administration officials say things have slowed down considerably along the U.S. southern border after Title 42 ended last week. But some Republicans say more than 10,000 migrants are entering the United States each day. And those who have traveled to the border believe the situation is getting worse, not better. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales reports. Erik?
Well, good evening, Tracy. I've been in touch with a number of Border Patrol agents on the ground. They still tell me that they're overworked, overwhelmed, and outmanned. Now, the chief of the U.S. Border Patrol, Raul Ortiz, tweeted out, in the past 72 hours, 3 agents assaulted nearly 15,000 apprehensions and more than 4,300 gotaways. 5 sex offenders and 1 wanted felon arrested. A much different picture than the one painted by the Homeland Security Secretary.
Over the past 2 days, the United States Border Patrol has experienced a 50% drop in the number of encounters versus what we were experiencing earlier in the week.
HHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas said it's early, but their plan is working. With the end of Title 42, the Biden administration has reverted to using Title 8. It requires longer processing times and imposes consequences for migrants who enter the U.S. illegally. Republicans tell me when things go from terrible to bad, you can't say much.
We've seen in total over 6.5 million illegal immigrants cross under Joe Biden and the Democrats, and it is a humanitarian catastrophe.
Church volunteers are handing out water to migrants waiting to be processed. Last week, following a lawsuit in Florida, a judge blocked President Biden's plan to release migrants without court dates. Under the plan, migrants would be released on parole. The White House is fighting it.
It's sabotage. It is a harmful ruling, and the Department of Justice is going to fight it.
Now it's being reported some homeless veterans are being booted out of hotels, evicted to make space for illegal migrants. One nonprofit who helps veterans states, quote, whether you agree with asylum seekers being here or not, we can't ignore these veterans that are in our charge that we are supposed to protect. We need to put them first.
Border Patrol agents say at least 6 terrorists have been apprehended. One reason that the hotels could be kicking veterans out, the nonprofits say that they pay about $90 a night to house veterans when the government is paying nearly twice as much to house illegal immigrants. Lawmakers are also calling for a hearing after a 17-year-old Honduran died in the custody of U.S. Border Patrol. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.